Hello there, Star Wars fans, and welcome back to another RebelScum.com video. And today we are reviewing the Black Series Rogue One number 9 Jedha Patrol Stormtrooper. Not a Sandtrooper. I know I've gotten personally, but I know I've seen a lot of confused faces out there because they see an orange pauldron on a Stormtrooper and they're like, oh, it's a new Sandtrooper. It's not a Sandtrooper. It is a Jedha Patrol Stormtrooper. Now, does it carry a backpack? Yes. But it's a different kind of backpack than the backpack you're probably thinking. But anyway, here he is in his packaging. He looks awesome. You've got him right there. You got his backpack and stuff. You got his rifle there. You got that awesome side panel artwork from Phase 4 in that awesome teal color. Love that color. On the back, you got some words and things. And that's pretty much it for the packaging. Yeah, I really dig this one. This is a cool trooper. Here is the antenna. Now, what this looks like to me is it looks like a radio pack to me. That's what it looks like to me. So this is the Jedha Patrol Trooper pack. Very, very different from the Sandtrooper backpack. I'm not quite sure what all of those circular bits are for. Maybe those are detonator canisters. Maybe he's holding spare detonators for other troopers. There's definitely some special supplies right here, of course. And you do have an antenna that was in the front of the bubble there. You do have an antenna that plugs in right there on the back. So there's definitely got to be a radio in here somewhere. I like how they've got the imprint of the back of the Stormtrooper on the inside of the backpack there. So it sits better on his back. I think that's really cool. I like the little wire rack frame on it. Overall, it's a pretty awesome looking backpack. I even like the little details on the antenna here. The little coil going up the side, the two separate prongs right here. I mean, mine are kind of leaning against each other, but there's two prongs there. But without his backpack, I mean, he's just a regular Stormtrooper officer. This is the first release of a regular, clean, armored Stormtrooper officer, or Stormtrooper Commander in some cases, within the Black Series line. So really, you kind of got to get two of these. You got to get two of these. One to have your Jedha Patrol Trooper, wearing the backpack, and one to have your just regular canonical Stormtrooper Commander. Because unfortunately, as much as we all want it to be, Force Unleashed is not canon. Neither is the awesome blue Stormtrooper Commander. I love that blue Stormtrooper Commander. That paint job is awesome. Fortunately, not canon. Anyway, to put on his backpack, it's pretty simple. I kind of like to just, put his arms back, like you're putting your backpack on. Put his arms back, kind of pull these sleeves over here to the sides, and then just loop his arms in, and then just kind of rotate his arms forward as you go. Now, you can kind of get it up over the pauldron. It looks kind of wonky if you try to put it on over the pauldron. What I like to do is I like to kind of try to tuck the other strap under the pauldron, which is still kind of tough and tricky to do. I wonder if there's an easier way to make this happen. Let's see. And that ball joint's on there good. Because I'm thinking, let's just take off the pauldron, right? And then we can just put it on. Nope, that strap does not untab. That would be really nice if the strap's just tabbed in or tabbed out. That is really tough. How? There's just doesn't really seem to be That might work. Okay, let's try it again. Put your backpack on. Come on, man. Time for school. Wake up. I'm sure some of you have seen that internet video. There we go. Okay, yeah, you just gotta kind of work with the arms and stuff and get it up under. You gotta get that strap up under the pauldron. That's really the best way to get that on there. There we go. Okay. Yep, we got it on. Perfect. Very good. Now, this is the same mold as the current Trooper mold, so single jointed elbows, fully articulated head, head's on a ball joint, neck is on a ball joint in the torso, fully articulated shoulders, the shoulder pads are a separate joint, no bicep, but single jointed elbows, wrists, and it's those nice deep elbow joints, upper waist, hips, upper thigh, single jointed knees, and ankle joints. Oh, those ankle joints are stiff. And then, of course, here is his blaster rifle. I like that they didn't just package him with a E11 this time, like they usually do with Stormtroopers and Stormtrooper variants. I like how we got the big, long blaster rifle. I mean, this is also a pretty common blaster rifle released in Black Series at this point. We've had it with a lot of different figures lately. But hey, at least it's something different from an E11 this time. And he really looks awesome with all of his gear on. For comparison, just so everyone can see, here he is next to a Sandtrooper. And this is the first Stormtrooper mold, so these are totally different molds. Aside from, of course, the sand, other differences include... The main one is the backpacks here. The equipment is what makes these two, is what sets this guy apart from being a Stormtrooper or a Sandtrooper, and what sets this guy apart from being just a regular Stormtrooper. So this is filled with extra gear. Clearly there's got to be a radio in there, right? Which is weird because they all have comm links inside their armor. So I don't know why they need an external radio, but hey, maybe it's just in case they need something more powerful, maybe. Maybe that's the reason. I don't know. And I've mentioned this in previous videos, but this is actually basically a portable moisture evaporator. Aside from just being a backpack that can hold extra gear, this is actually a very, in a sense, advanced technical piece of equipment, because this is a small, although big for someone to wear and probably very heavy, this is a small version of those big moisture evaporators we see in Star Wars. And the whole point of this thing is to capture moisture in the air and condense it into water. Which, it's to help this guy stay hydrated in the heat of arid and desert regions in the galaxy. So that's what sets this guy apart from this guy. Now, you're probably thinking, well, Jedha is a pretty arid and desolate planet. Correct, it most certainly is. However, he was patrolling a regular city streets, and there probably were Sandtroopers on Jedha. I mean, almost certainly, right, that there were Sandtroopers on Jedha. But, Sandtrooper, not a Sandtrooper. Was he in sand? Yes, but being in sand doesn't make you a Sandtrooper, I guess. So, there you go. And for comparison, here he is next to a regular Imperial Stormtrooper. Now, this is the regular Imperial Stormtrooper from The Mandalorian. So, this is that newer mold release also. Just so you can see, old mold, new mold, Jedha Trooper. And there you go. What do you guys think of the Jedha Patrol Trooper? Is this another awesome Stormtrooper variant for you that you're just excited to have in your collection? Do you love collecting Imperial troops? I love collecting Imperial troops. That's really, the main thing I started collecting before I started collecting lots of other stuff in Star Wars was I had to collect one of every single Stormtrooper and one of every single Imperial officer, trooper, specialist, guard, whatever. If it's Imperial, I had to have it. And this definitely fits the bill for me. Of course, now I collect just about everybody else too. But what did you think? Or did you think this kind of was a silly figure to get and you were kind of hoping for a different character from Rogue One? Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the forums. I know there's lots of alien characters, specifically Rebel characters also, that we still haven't gotten in Rogue One yet, that I hope we get sometime in the near future. Of course, we're finally getting Galen Erso, Saw Gerrera, and Antok Merrick here. Nice to see some other new figures as well, other than just the re-releases we've gotten in Phase 4. Granted, a lot of those re-releases had some much needed updates to their face sculpts, but still, you know, hopefully we have other new characters in the works. Stay tuned for more RebelScum.com content. Make sure you like and subscribe. Follow us on social media. Go to the website every single day because there's something new posted daily. Go to RebelScumShop.com for all kinds of awesome swag and merch, like the shirt I'm wearing today. And we'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time. May the Force be with all of you, you Rebel Scum.